Det er den 1.12.16 prøver at ringe til den australske ambassade, hvor jeg ikke har kunne komme igennem tidligere.
Thank you for calling the Australian Amb. To continue in English, please press 1. To continue in Danish, please press 2. Hvis de besøger vores hjemmeside, vil de finde mange svar. For eksempel, når de må sende med posten til Australien. Ring i landet. Det kan I også finde kontakt til vores visumafdeling.
Det er tysk på en stemme, synes jeg. Det er så dansk af, ikke?
Jeg har spørgsmål angående Australien Pas. Jeg har noget at testere.
Det er amerikansk. Tysk og amerikansk.
Hvis de kunne tale med ambassadøren til assistent, tryk 3. Hvis de kunne tale med på
Ingen tager telefonen. Det kunne godt tyde på, at der er noget hacking. Klokken den er 14.46, ikke engang 3.
Thank you for calling the Australian Embassy in Denmark. If you require a consular, passport or citizenship assistance, please press 2.
Yeah, hello. My name is Katrin. Concerning the Beumount case, how do I direct when there's so much justice trouble in the case?
We've spoken before, you and I. You've called me a number of times, and the answer remains the same. If you have information pertaining to a criminal investigation, you should contact the police. The police in Australia, if you want to do that.
Okay, so the Australian Embassy in Copenhagen can be no helpful whatever to the Beumount case?
We are not a criminal investigation unit.
But just yes or no?
You understand that?
Just yes or no?
We have nothing to do with police investigations nor forensic evidence. If you have information, live information pertaining to a criminal investigation, you should contact the police. In fact, I believe you are obliged to do so.
But what that say that you can no longer help as an Australian citizen in Denmark?
That's not what you're saying. Are you saying that these people are in Denmark? You're saying that Australian citizens are in Denmark, then they should contact the embassy.
So what you're saying is that the 3 Beumount children should contact the embassy, but can get no help from the embassy.
You are not the 3 Beumount children.
What?
You are not those children. You are not an Australian national. You have called this embassy repeatedly.
How? Excuse me. What do you know? Hey, excuse me. Stop, Katrin.
I have told you repeatedly.
Katrin, what do you know?
Information about this case, you should contact.
All right. Are you a robot, maybe?
You're saying that you've contacted 3 children who are Australian.
What? How do you know? Listen, Katrin, I think you're very important and all that stuff, and you can talk from here to the whatever. But how do you know who I am?
Because I recognize your voice, and you've called this number a number of times.
No, I called 3 times actually.
I don't know who you are.
Right, so you can tell on my voice the 3 time we talk, you can establish if I'm from Australia and United States or what.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that you sound like a person who's called this number a number of times.
I called, this is the 3rd time, and the first 2 calls were concerning a DNA test on the Beumount case, right?
And I will tell you again, if you have information pertaining to
and just short run you up on this. We have very strong evidence that the Beumount case has linked to some rings of pedophilia and entertainment architecture in Denmark, Ribe, and also that they have a connection to Rome. The two children might be in Rome. They might have been on holiday in Ribe by a person who travels and lives in Rome and Israel. Secondly, I was trying to send a DNA test on myself to the Australian Embassy to identify who I am, because I got a very distinguished thing here that is in some abuse film in Kentucky, where there also is a link on the Beumount case, also because I remember numbers of things that concern the Beumount. Anyway, whatever, I will still be missing for United States of the diplomacy status and also as a witness in entertainment abuse and stuff. And this circle of abusers linked in Ribe, which I think the two Beumount children were holiday in by a foreign Danish talking person. We also linked to Castelnautras back in the 80s. We think there's a traffic route going from at least Kentucky to Denmark, Denmark, also concerning racehorses, Snyder's horses and stuff like that. Now, this is the third call to Australian Embassy, and you can hear that this person, a Danish person, is a very similarly upper classes, almost like the Queen, Mary, and speaks, crossing law and crossing to be helpful for investigation of the Beumount case. The DNA test sent to the embassy, there was something sent, return a test kit, and that maybe ended up on the false address in this area, probably on purpose, because there's a post ring, there's a mobile ring, and a hacker ring, and a document fraud ring. So post is not safe. Anyway, the third call, what you call numberless times, is a third call concerning investigation of the Beumount case, which I know the media is probably working against us. I could see that some pumped up the YouTube videos about a new tip, which is they're probably dead kind of rumor, which is probably meant to eliminate if there were a lie. So what I can establish is that the Australian Embassy or whatever come in between here, media, political, or even police, are not interested in solving the Beumount case. They are interested in shutting me up, possibly kill me, possibly steal all my money, and leave it there. This person is criminal. I don't hope she works in an embassy, because she would be in danger for the staff security if she got a call from employed by her embassy and she said, "No, I can't help you," like this, So this is tragic,